Get you some. Holy shit, we got a lot to talk about right now. So officially the semifinals this week of the Fantasy League. It's been a long journey since week 1, but I've been calling it since the beginning. This is road to the ship, baby. So I am going to win this week. I'm going to get it to the championship. If I don't, then this whole series was for nothing. I'm not worried though. I'm going up against Ben again for the 3rd time this season. I beat him twice. I'm confident I can beat him a 3rd time. He does have some great players though, so I don't want to underestimate his team. But you want to know something? I got some great players too. Even with a bye week this week, I still managed to get highest score of the week. So I'm now up $25 on this fantasy league. It was a $50 buy-in for everyone. And yeah, once I get to the finals, I'll be up at least $85 profit on the league. So yeah, possibly more. At this point, I'm going to start Jonathan Taylor every fucking week. I don't think he's going to let me down. He's been absolutely killing it. Had 2 touchdowns last week. And man, he's just a dog. Raheem Mostert's been a fucking bum. I'm glad I've had him on my bench. I should have traded him a while ago, but it's alright. I still got killer running backs to back me up. I am thinking about taking Aaron Jones out of flex and putting in Brandon Ayuk though against Dallas, because he's been having a lot of targets as a wide receiver and he's just been killing it. Especially with no Debo coming back, I'm sure he'll thrive. Unfortunately, the Steelers did just lose again, 2nd week in a row to the Bills. We really needed that win, but it looks like we're not going to get the 1st seed anymore. We really need to win that Colts game, and that Browns game at the end of the season is a lot bigger now since the Browns are now 9-4. They were almost 10-4 or 10-3 last night, but Lamar came through, saved us in the division, but it's all right. We got this. Enough Steelers talk. Back to the league. This past weekend was fucking crazy. I'm going to throw up the lineups from both the playoff games in round 1 and let y'all know who me and Kabir are versing next week. Or this week, I guess. Ben and Ahmed's game was absolutely crazy. It was so close. Ben ended up winning by 4 points. Literally, like, Ahmed seriously could have won, but, I mean, Saints losing to Philly, like, who was going to expect that? They had -1 points. And James Conner didn't really do anything. He had 1.8, so that really ended up screwing Ahmed over. He could have potentially even won highest scorer of the week. So that does determine that I'll be playing Ben in the playoffs now. And let's look over the other division. So the other game was Andre and DeWitt. I know DeWitt's psyched right now, dancing in little circles around his house because he probably did not think he was going to beat Andre this week. Andre's had some killer lineups. Giovanni Bernard really fucked him over. I honestly would have made the same move and started him over Miles Sanders. I would have expected Giovanni Bernard to at least have like a tutty or good amount of yards on Dallas, but looks like that's not what happened at all. Andre's always got a good team, so you know what? We'll probably see him in the playoffs again next year. He actually won the championship last year, so you had yours, bro. You could sit this one out. It's alright. You'll be fine. But yeah, so now Kabir and DeWitt will verse next week. I'll verse Ben, and then we're gonna determine who's making it to the shit. I actually haven't made a smoothie in a while, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Alright. Get you some motherfucking water. Get you some motherfucking ice. Get you some chia seeds. First things first, get you some chia seeds. Boink, boink. Ooh. You got the raspberries. You got the chia seeds. You got the motherfucking water. You got the motherfucking ice. Time to get you some motherfucking strawberries. You know, a lot of people tell me, what makes your smoothie so good? What makes it so crispy? Strawberries, motherfucker. Get you some. When in doubt, get you some fucking blueberries. You're now in the Hunger Games. You eat them, you die, you win. It was blueberries in the Hunger Games, right? I think. Fucking Katniss over here. Trying to get me to off myself and shit. I'm not like a huge put spinach in my smoothies type of guy, but I'm gonna try it today. My sister always tells me I should. So why not? Put a little bit of green in there, yeah? Why not? Yo, Chobani, it might be a little bit more pricier, So much better than Dannon. So much healthier. Dannon's got so much sugar and carbs in it. So only has 4 grams of sugar. Hey, look, 16 grams of protein too. Not bad at all, huh? Hey, not bad. Not bad. Give it a little mix. Scoop that bitch up. And... boom. Voila. I don't really ever have a set amount of fruit I put in. Like, I don't put in like 5 strawberries and like this much yogurt and this much blueberries. I kind of just eyeball it every time. If it's too much, I'll eat it eventually. If it's too much, I'll drink it eventually. Man, just look at what we're working with right now, bro. This is beautiful right here. You like seeing a lot of colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, very colorful smoothie. Gotta blend up, gotta mix all the nutrients and such, and hemoglobus. Yeah. Alright, y'all, so in this part of the video, I'm going to break down the differences between the team I have now and the team I had week 1, right after we drafted. Damn, looking at this roster now, I actually forgot I even had some of these people on my team. My original tight end was Hayden Hurst. He's a pretty solid tight end, but I ended up making a trade for... Who did I trade for TJ Hawkinson at one point? I think I picked up Phillip Lindsay and then traded him. Yeah, I picked up Phillip Lindsay, traded him for Hawkinson the week that Melvin Gordon has DUI. One of the low-key, like, a sleeper trade. Hawkinson's been so solid all season. Just, like, even though he doesn't always get 10 points, he's just consistently getting 8 to 7, which is perfect for a tight end. Off the bat, Mahomes, McCaffrey was killing it that first week, or maybe first 2 weeks. Raheem Mostert, Devontae Adams, DK. So those guys are all still on my team. Hayden Hurst, I got rid of. Marquise Brown, I ended up trading, I think, along with Devin Singletary. Damn, I also had Devin Singletary on my team. Damn, these are some huge differences right now. This is tripping me out. I had Stephon Diggs on my bench, Devin Singletary, Emmanuel Sanders, Jimmy G. I don't know why I had him as my backup quarterback. I could... Lesson learned in fantasy, like, you don't need to draft 2 quarterbacks. You could always find one in the waivers later on. That's perfectly solid. Mike Williams and Kevin Rudolph. I thought Kevin Rudolph was going to just snap this year. But, yeah, the Vikings, I guess, earn all that. I would say, wow, some of the biggest changes was that I acquired Jonathan Taylor. I somehow acquired Alvin Kamara. I acquired Aaron Jones right before the trade deadline. I picked up the Buccaneers defense when they were dropped. I did originally draft Greg Zuerlein because I thought having a Cowboys offense with Dak Prescott would just mean a lot of touchdowns, so therefore like a lot of extra points and scoring, possibly field goals. Didn't end up happening. I ended up dropping the 49ers defense just because after all the injuries, and they didn't end up being the team that they were last year. But yeah, I replaced that with Buccaneers. Basically, still kept Vikings. I dropped them at one point, then re-picked them up. I now have Brandon Ayuk, who's a solid receiver on my bench, better than Emmanuel Sanders, who's inconsistent. Mike Williams is inconsistent. Stephon Diggs is really solid, but the trade I ended up getting, I think, was Jonathan Taylor. And then I ended up trading... No, I traded him for Jonathan Taylor, got him back. Who is it? I think I got him and DJ Moore for Devin Singletary and Marquise Brown. Then I ended up trading Stephon to Sammy for Kamara, along with someone else. But, yeah, a lot of trades happened. That might be a whole other video, all the trades that I did. Or maybe that'll be this video. Who fucking knows? I think I did a good job of picking up good backup wide receivers on the waiver. So that ended up allowing me to trade people like Stephon and Marquise Brown because Brandon Ayuk, waiver pickup, Corey Davis, waiver pickup, Chase Claypool, waiver pickup, Michael Pittman, waiver pickup. Even though now T.Y. Hilton's going off, I should have picked him up. Those are still 4 pretty solid wide receivers. Not the most consistent, but hey, they'll get you points. Please be sure to leave a like. It helps the channel grow. And if you're not already, fucking subscribe. But yeah, as you could tell, I'm a master finagler when it comes to trading and fantasy. My team is solid as fuck right now, like 3 or 4 times better than when I had week 1, and definitely going to the ship with his team. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch y'all next time. Let's get it.